Buckle up, because in this discussion, we're going to explore the most influential brands in the world of electric vehicles, their strategies, and potential game-changing technologies in development. In this, the second part of our series, we'll review Japan's brands. So, these are the Japanese companies that have taken the EV market by storm, potentially pushing it to the next level. First up, we have Nissan. Now, Nissan might not be the first brand that comes to mind when you think of EVs, but they've been making EVs for a while now. The Nissan Leaf was one of the first mass-produced EVs and is still going strong. The Japanese automaker has decided to amp up its efforts in the electric vehicle market, which is no surprise since more people are opting for zero-emission EVs these days. To stay ahead of the curve, Nissan is doubling down on their EV strategy and planning to release a whopping 19 new EVs by 2030. As part of its effort to stay at the forefront of the EV market, the company is collaborating with various stakeholders to build a comprehensive EV charging network. In addition to this, the company is also investing in new technologies, such as autonomous driving, connected car systems, and all-solid-state battery technology. Nissan aims to launch an all-electric vehicle with all-solid-state batteries by 2028. Infiniti, the luxury vehicle division of Nissan, currently has several EV concepts in development, with some drawing inspiration from the brand's Japanese heritage. Nissan Motor Company is looking expensive based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. Yet, looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades below analyst estimates of fair value by more than 75%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 27%. The next company is Toyota, whose newly appointed CEO, Koji Sato, has expressed a commitment to prioritizing the development of EVs. To achieve this goal, the company plans to invest in EV-specific manufacturing platforms and parts. Sato aims to accelerate Toyota's EV business, which currently makes up less than 1% of the company's retail sales. To achieve this, Toyota will develop new EV models for its luxury brand Lexus using an EV-specialized manufacturing platform and make its own batteries. By 2030, the company hopes to increase its EV sales to about a third of its annual sales of roughly 10 million vehicles. Toyota faces stiff competition from other automakers that are ahead in implementing EV technology, but Sato believes that Toyota's significant upfront investments in EV-dedicated parts and manufacturing will help the company become more efficient. However, Toyota currently only has one battery electric vehicle, the bZ4X, which is considered mediocre at best compared to its competitors. Yet, don't underestimate this Japanese giant. Let's not forget it is the largest car manufacturer in the world and, when needed, Toyota can innovate like no other. Toyota Motor Corporation is good value based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. Yet, looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades significantly above analyst estimates of fair value by more than 117%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 18%. If you're considering investing in Toyota or other companies, our platform offers a hassle-free method to do so. Simply scan the QR code presented on the screen or visit the link provided in the description. However, please be aware that we do not provide direct investment advice or endorse the purchase or sale of any company's stocks. We only provide a user-friendly way to invest in different firms, but the final decision to invest lies solely with you. Mitsubishi has been an important player in the EV market for several years. In 2009, the Mitsubishi EV was introduced to multiple markets worldwide as the very first highway-capable electric car. The company is investing in vehicle-to-grid technology, which allows electric cars to be used as a mobile power source to help balance the electric grid during times of peak demand. Mitsubishi is a part of the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance, where each company shares its platforms and technologies from 60% of its combined models today to more than 80% by 2026. With more than 10 years experience in EV R&D, engineering, and mass production, $10 billion already invested in electrification, and 15 plants currently manufacturing parts, motors, and batteries for 10 EV models, the Alliance is ideally positioned to develop the next generation of EV technologies and cars at an accelerated pace and with optimal cost sharing. By 2030, 90% of the Alliance's soon-to-be 35 new EV models will be based on 5 common EV platforms, covering most markets in all major regions. Under the leadership of Nissan, the Alliance is currently investing in breakthrough all-solid-state battery technology. By mid-2028, it aims to mass-produce all-solid-state batteries and ultimately achieve cost parity with internal combustion engine vehicles. Mitsubishi Corporation is good value based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. Yet, looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades above analyst estimates of fair value by more than 28%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 10%. Honda is advancing in the electrical vehicle market with their e-architecture EV platform. In collaboration with GM, they will launch 2 large EV models under the Honda and Acura brands in North America in 2024. Honda is committed to increasing the ratio of battery electric and fuel cell electrical vehicles to 40% of overall unit sales by 2030, 80% by 2035, and reaching 100% globally by 2040. Also, Sony and Honda have revealed plans to release their jointly developed electrical vehicles in the US in early 2026 under joint Afeela brand, with Japan and Europe potentially following. This 50-50 venture, Sony Honda Mobility, aims to combine Honda's car manufacturing expertise with Sony's sensor, software, and entertainment capabilities to compete with newer EV manufacturers. Honda Motor is good value based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. Yet, looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades above analyst estimates of fair value by more than 10%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 16%. Suzuki, the Japanese automaker, has been slowly but steadily expanding its EV lineup. The company's plans include introducing new EV models based on its popular Swift and Jimmy models. The company has announced plans to invest $35 billion in the development and production of EVs by 2030. Suzuki is also working on reducing the cost of batteries and other EV components to make EVs more affordable for consumers. Furthermore, Suzuki is partnering with Toyota to learn how to utilize EV technology to build small electric cars. By leveraging Toyota's expertise and resources, Suzuki hopes to improve its EV offerings and better compete in the growing EV market. Suzuki Motor looks expensive based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. And looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades above analyst estimates of fair value by more than 79%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 28%. Mazda Motor Corporation has announced a $10.6 billion spending plan to electrify its vehicles and increase its sales targets for EVs to up to 40% of its global sales by 2030. The company is also considering investing in battery production. Mazda plans to introduce more fully electric vehicles between 2028 and 2030 as part of a 3-phase plan. Mazda Motor is good value based on its price-to-earnings ratio compared to the peer average. And looking at its share price versus fair value, we see that it trades below analyst estimates of fair value by more than 15%. The analyst consensus forecast for the next 12 months is that the stock price will increase by 5.5%. In conclusion, Japan's automakers are playing a significant role in the EV market, with companies like Nissan and Mitsubishi making strides in developing new technologies and expanding their EV lineup. Collaborations such as the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance and the partnership between Subaru and Toyota are helping companies share resources and accelerate their EV efforts. With advancements in battery technology and infrastructure, it's clear that the future of transportation is electric, and Japan's automakers are the ones leading the way. Thank you for joining us. And if you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. See you next time.